We are now recording.
Justin, you're
Why
a
did
bitch.
Popeye send me to fucking
Pocketball
New Jersey?
Puncher!
One of these days I'm gonna
The
mute you guys
Warhammer
because neither of you guys
Zilly-Hoo.
can say it.
Sponsored by Popeye.
Today is not that day.
Not sponsored by Popeyes.
We could be. Popeyes, if you're listening, hit us up.
Just send Kate a box every other week, please.
Bro, I'm still like, huh? When I looked on fucking YouTube playlist and saw like 93 likes on one video.
No,
Comment.
hold on. I've started recording. I'm putting this in.
Oh shit, sorry.
We're not doing this. We're not getting off track before I can even start the session.
That's my bad.
All good.
Get off track in character.
But last time on Thunder, Ice, and Everything Nice, you all returned to Neverwinter. To find
Finally.
to find the Midwinter Festival underway. You guys parted ways with the Harpers, and then got the chance to explore some of the festival. Buying trinkets, buying snacks. Some of Isla, for instance, having never really experienced a festival in Midwinter, getting the chance to experience sort of the more traditionally cold weather foods. Some Marcus at one point bought some gifts for the kids in the nest, which you guys went and reconvened with Pell, where he was hanging out with those in the nest. You got an update from Bugsy on all they've been doing, including taking place in the rat race, and defacing his wonderful carriage, his wonderful wagon.
My baby.
There was some chaos happening as you messed with one of the children and then proceeded to get bullied by the rest of them.
It ran my pockets.
Yep.
Yeah. They robbed your pockets and kicked your ass.
That's it.
But you did talk with Pell, who did give you guys, who passed along two things for you that he won as a part of the rat race. The first being a set of cubes linked together so you could send messages over long distance without having to rely on things like the dream spell, as well as an alchemy jug.
Yippee! Mayonnaise for everyone.
Oh boy. I am going to regret that. I know it. But oh well. What else? I think you guys have decided to stay in Neverwinter. For the time being, to enjoy some of the festivities before potentially moving on to Candlekeep. Was there anything I missed? Where did we leave off? You guys?
We were at the nest and Halu just kind of word vomited what happened to her being trapped in the Feywild. And then we went to a warehouse. This is Halu specific. And she's like, oh man, this makeup's itchy. I'm gonna go wash it off. Oh fuck, I forgot there's dragon scales on my vitiligo. And Pell doesn't know that.
Yeah. So you guys had set up in the warehouse as your place where you're staying for the time being, because the inns and stuff are full as hell for the midwinter, as the streets are pretty crowded. Able to locate a safe house though. Yeah, taking off your makeup, revealing your scales, and let's see here. I do think there's a bit of surprise as Pell looks over at you and looks at the scales, and is like, "What happened? Are you okay?" Actually, for that matter, what's up with Sedge's arm?
Oh, right. I completely forgot. These are on my face. Yeah, I'll let Sedge explain what's happened to them because I don't also really know. I think Hello would probably pull Pell to the side a little bit more while everyone's like doing their thing. It's just like kind of nervously fidgeting, and it's just the scales, right? That that happened while I was in the Feywild, or I guess they started appearing while I was in the Feywild.
Started
Just kind of-
appearing?
They're more of a, I don't know. What's the word I'm looking for? Side effect of what's been happening to me. But I'm working on getting rid of it, so it won't be here forever. I've got a lead, back in the Feywild, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm fine.
There's real concern on his face as you talk. And he says, if you're comfortable talking about it, what happened? We don't have to go over it now, but
no, it's fine. Ember says I shouldn't be ashamed of it. Just kind of, right. She's someone we met the first time we all went to the Feywild. She's cool. You'd like her. So it's I don't know if Falcon ever... Did Falcon ever tell you stories about the Feywild? How people can, like, take names and take memories, stuff like that?
Fables and stuff, mostly cautionary stories. We warn that sometimes it wouldn't be unusual to see fairy type creatures in the woods, deep into the woods.
Yeah, it's part of... Well, those are true. Part of the stories that I learned over time were making deals. And the consequences that came with them. I accidentally made a deal with the Queen of Air and Darkness.
He like the whole time that look of concern hasn't left him, and he goes, I don't know who that is, but judging by your reaction. It's bad.
Do you know who Queen Titania is?
From fables and story and fairy tales, yes.
Yeah, that's her equally powerful, really evil sister.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is bad.
But like I said, I don't have it sorted. But I gotta leave, and I'm still sort of like thinking about it is making another deal, which, but from what I hear, the Lord of Silver's pretty cool. And Amber talks about him, not a lot, but a decent amount for me to sort of get the picture of who he is as a person, wolf, archfey guy.
Well, good that you have a lead, and will keep me updated. I wish I could do more. Wish I could fight like you guys. Is this what happened to Sedge? And he's as he's signing and he gestures over to Sedge, where like you have the scales, I believe, on your arm and hands at this point.
Huh? Sedge looks over and is just like, huh, what? Me?
He's like, as he's signing, he's like gesturing to the hand with the scales on it.
Tim. Oh, yes. This.
He's looking over. Did you make a deal with the Queen of Air and Darkness too?
No, not at all, pal. Although I do suspect it's connected in some way. You recall the dragon terrorizing the Sword Coast?
Of course. Hard to forget.
Well, yes, when we fought it, I somehow managed to deal the finishing blow, and because of that, the dragon left its mark on me. A little bit too literally for my taste. But, yes, when I get frustrated or angry, I suppose, it flares up. It's and it does give me some modicum of power, but I personally don't like using it all that much. Nothing to be gained from this. And Sedge turns their hand over and lets Pell see the white dragon scales that are coming up their arm and to the back of their hand. We're going to Candlekeep to my mother and father to see if they have anything in the historical archives that might be able to reverse this.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I suspect I got it because of the dragon's power that it was afforded by the Queen of Air and Darkness, but that remains to be seen.
And he doesn't really say much, but he's looking between the two of you, and there's like, that furrowed brow look of concern. Before he eventually says, "Well, good luck to both of you. I hope they're not causing you pain."
Well, no, it's fine. Well, I'm fine. I'm fine. I can't really speak for you, Sedge.
Just a little bit colder than usual. But other than that, I have a little bit more of a temper. But other than that, I'm completely fine. Fel, you have absolutely nothing to worry about. Halu and I plan on kicking these afflictions of ours as soon as we can. And I look up at Halu and I give her a nod.
I think Helu very lamely gives you like a thumbs up. It's just like very fiddly, especially
Yeah.
with your patch.
Yeah. I think Pelda turned back to you and is like, well, thank you for telling me that. And be safe out there.
I'll try to. I can't promise that though. But I'll try to.
Thank you. And then he'll... I think he might, like, disappear into a room if, he seems a little troubled, but... Yeah. I think he disappears into a room after that. Is there anything else you guys want to do while you're here at the warehouse this night before we move on to the next day?
Did we
After
want to do
Sorry.
gift exchange with each other?
Oh, gifts.
Fuck, I forgot about
I
gifts.
forgot to figure out
I
what
totally
gifts-
I found gifts, but I totally forgot to like okay them.
I fully forgot to look up gifts this week. But,
I did too.
Rip.
I'm gonna send
fuck.
my little gift list over to you, Jen, to get the okay.
Okay.
Look, everyone, all reds, looking it over.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
Is there like a list we have to go off, or
I just look up fantasy trinkets for D&D, honestly. That's what I did.
I think I put a trinket
Lists
list.
are usually like very long.
Also, after Pel goes into the room, I do look at Helu and I'm like, at least we have people to keep us in line. And he gives her a wink.
Helu just like kind of snorts a little bit. But I think she does glance to the door that Pel went through every now and again. As the night wears on, not immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
damn, that sucks. I wanted to use commune with nature, but I forget we're in a fucking city.
There's nature in the city. Unless we're in the River District. That place is a shithole.
You're in the harbor. I believe you're in the harbor, is what we said.
Yeah, we're at the
Oh.
harbor.
Good luck.
The
There's
spell
water
specifically
plants.
well, the spell specifically says it wouldn't work on a town, and we're in a city, so it's safe to assume it
Yeah.
won't work.
Yeah.
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 Okay, I need to write these down. Fuck.
I love the silent pauses. Everyone scrambles to find trinkets.
I just made some up, honestly. They're not magical or crazy, so I don't think
Same.
I have to worry about it being green blood or anything.
Same.
Like, here you go. This is gonna summon a dragon from the air. You're okay with that, right, Red? You're like, no.
Especially since she only made us pay a copper for each trinket.
Oh. Hmm. Forgot about the copper. Oh well.
We're not restricted by the copper price, are we? Red?
Can we
No.
please not be? Okay,
No,
cool.
you're not super restricted. Like they're not. Don't make them like anything like crazy magical, obviously. But
No,
like,
of course.
yeah, no, I'm not gonna restrict you to that.
As you can see, Gem, the trinkets Halu got for herself is
Mm-hmm. No, those are very adorable.
themed. It's themed.
Yeah.
Blossom didn't realize everyone was getting trinkets until she saw everyone walking around with their arms full of shopping bags. And so she just stopped by like 2 stalls and picked whatever, like something random for everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Ted. That makes me so happy.
Listen, I know you guys as a group. I know someone's going to stress about it.
Okay, cool. I don't even know how I don't even know if the little trinkets I got for myself are gonna even be able to be incorporated. I just think they're fucking funny as hell.
I guess that'd be up to you guys if you want for you guys to include them in roleplay or not.
I mean, I'm gonna in roleplay give. I
just mean like in the future, you guys are gonna reference these things.
Absolutely will.
Cause I got Hello got a couple of trinkets for herself. There's a theme. And the theme cracks me the hell up.
How many of there are us? There's Ylif, Blossom, Marcus, Halu, and Oscar. There's 5 fucking trinkets. Fuck.
Oh wait. Oh, I forgot Oscar. Hold on. I think you'll just approve it flat out.
Ooh, yeah, that's fine.
Small, pretty, cute. I
Yeah.
figured you'd like it.
Yeah. You guys generally don't have to share your lids with me. I'm fine being surprised in person.
I'm literally going off the trinket list, so it ain't nothing crazy.
Yeah.
My list isn't that crazy either.
I mostly shared it because I wanted to get the okay for the Hello trinket.
That's fair.
Okay. Red, I'm gonna send you a message really quick.
Okay.
Just because yeah.
God, I love going through just the random docs I have for different things. Like, I have one that's for, like, how I kind of want Helu to, like, be built up in terms of feats. And then it's like, Helu feats, Helu magic items, and then get a journal to and record the spicy sad.
Spicy sad.
I also, that's a really cute idea, Ike.
Okay, perfect. 'Cause I was like, I don't know.
I might bring that second part up. We'll see. No guarantee that like I will exactly, but
Just wanted to double check with you.
yeah. Otherwise, I'm fine with it.
Okay, perfect.
And
Thank you, great.
let me know when everyone is ready.
I am ready.
Yeah, I'm good.
Everyone's good?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, like you're muted.
Am I?
Nope. Sorry, Kate.
I'm ready.
Feel like we should roll or something to see who goes first.
I'm like throwing this roleplay to you guys. Hold on. I'm looking at this.
Should we roll initiative?
Yeah, let's roll initiative.
Initiative gift giving, God, please.
Yeah, let's do that. I like
love,
that idea.
Okay,
I love all of these, Parb. These are all really fun and good.
I was taking some serious ones, but I was like, also some silly ones.
I love all of these.
Those are pretty freaking tame.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, and I have
Blossom-
I have advantage to initiative too. It's over for you, motherfuckers.
Yeah, basically, Pell, he disappears to his room, and you guys are there. As night
I will
comes,
pull out the wine. I will pull out the wine, the old wine I have in my bag of holding.
oh yeah, yeah.
Yo, you guys got 17 initiative? So did I!
Great.
Roll is
All right. What's our
Roll
dex?
again.
This is so
next-
incredibly funny.
My dex is -1. I rolled an 18, so I will go
Damn.
last with 17.
Okay, that's fair. What is your dex, Justin?
+3.
Mine is also +3. Time for a roll off.
Okay. I got a 19 that time.
I got a 6.
I got a
It-
13.
It's Justin, then me, then Edge, then Alu, then Blossom. In terms of the rough order, Justin's at least starting the gift giving.
All right.
Okay.
I mean, it would make sense. Marcus would try to kick the gift giving off in their crappy little warehouse. Why not try to lighten up the mood a little bit?
All right, hold on. Let me do some scenes.
Did we?
Okay.
Okay.
Just because, like, now that we've got everything settled, let me do some scene
Mhm.
setup. Sometime after Pell goes to his room, the night, the sky starts getting darker around there, and there is snow gently drifting down. You guys maybe have a fire going in the fireplace. Eilif pulls out the wine, and you guys sit, and for a night, just get to enjoy a warm, safe room for once in a couple of weeks with friends, and sort of this infectious cheer that comes in from the festival. Especially at the Harbor District, you get occasionally bursts of noise as people go past on their way as they do they're effectively on a bar crawl.
Nice.
But otherwise, it is quiet. There's a soft glow of the streetlights outside and the fireplace inside. And you guys have the floor.
Awesome. Okay. Probably light some little candles over by the window before
So,
Marcus
I think-
comes over.
Sorry, I have something very funny to do first. As Marcus
go.
is walking over, Eilif slams down a wedge of paper wrapped cheese with a label that says for emergency use only, and it's like, this is for all of us. 'Cause I feel like we need a cheese tax to motivate ourselves sometimes.
How long have you been carrying around that cheese?
I got it today.
Okay, all right, good. I wasn't sure if it was some kind of
What?
trench cheese you've been lugging around.
Is a cheese tax a Feywild tradition?
No, it's a funny, stupid thing I have with my siblings of whenever we go out shopping, we get a new type of cheese to try. And then we have we shout cheese tax at some point when after we're home and eat the cheese.
Thank you for including this part. This is so fucking funny. For context, this is what we do in our house.
Cheese for you, cheese for you.
I used to do that in college, especially around Thanksgiving time.
All right, I'll participate in cheese tax. Do I have to add to the
No,
cheese?
no.
I don't have any cheese.
No. I bought the cheese. I am sharing the cheese tag.
I see. Okay.
And it would be like a hard kind of like Parmesan style. Like a really nice Parmesan to go with the wine. That's it. You can now go, Justin. I just wanted to throw that out there.
Marcus gets distracted by the cheese before he was about to say his thing. It's a big old chunk of cheese. Man, I would kill some cheese right now, I'm not gonna lie.
Not just getting
But
distracted by the cheese.
yeah, I am. I mean, it's pretty easy to get distracted by some cheese, especially
Fucking
some good
big
cheese.
Don't call mice.
Cheese.
Oscar, do you like cheese? You want some cheese?
Yeah? Is that a question?
I mean, I mostly eat a variety of nuts, so I'm not sure where you stand on dairy products. But yeah, sure.
When do
Here.
I have the option to get access to cheese?
I mean, you could have
Give me the
asked.
cheese. Give me the
Okay,
cheese.
All right. Like, calm down. Okay, here.
Yeah, I love Oscar so
You
much.
have
Turns out
like a
Oscar's
head-sized
severely
piece of
lactose
cheese.
intolerant.
Yeah, right. You don't
Made
care.
for real.
Bro, I don't care. Bro, I don't care.
He,
Okay.
Yeah, he takes the cheese. He immediately like does his little spin thing and disappears, and then comes back and he's like, "I have saved it for special occasions."
What do you mean you saved it?
It's back home. What do you think?
You went all the way to the. Did you go all the way to the fucking Feywild to drop off some cheese?
Don't worry about it. Maybe I have a stash in the Feywild. Maybe I have a stash here. You don't know.
You do know there's like a time dilation, so by the time we come back, that cheese is gonna be old as hell.
Well, then it'll age more.
I don't think
That's
how that
if
works.
it's in the Feywild, anyways.
I mean, you gotta store cheese
I
in
will
a
be
very
right back. I think my
specific place.
child needs me to show her where her food is.
Yeah, it seems like that. I was wondering. But Oscar, you know, cheese has to be stored in like a very specific. You can't just leave it out and then it's gonna age. That's how you get mold. And not the fun and blue cheese kind of
I'll
mold.
check on it every so often. Don't worry. It'll
You know,
be
like one day
fine.
here is like 2 weeks there.
Again, you don't even know if it's in the Feywild.
The bowl's fucking empty. Like she's fucking starving.
Are you saying you got
didn't
some
do
kind
the
of
routine.
condo in the Prime Material that we don't know about? Where the
Yeah.
hell's your vacation home?
Yeah,
Why would I tell you all?
because we're your friends.
What? Yeah. What if we gotta send you mail? You're like our mailman, right? But if we get separated, you gotta send your mail somewhere. What's your address?
Listen, I have a stash. Okay, let me be a little fairy dragon. And have a hoard that I have secret.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
Let me have my secret hoard.
Someone's gotta add that to tinfoil. Where the hell?
It's in Never Ember's fucking dungeon or whatever.
It's gonna be
At
in one
this
of
point-
Stillman's cabinets or something, bro.
At this point, it's funnier if I don't tell you.
Oh, okay. My bad. All right, I'm not.
I don't
I'm
think
not,
he actually has a secret hold of cheese. I think that was the first bit of the hold.
I didn't say I had a hoard of cheese. I said I had things that I like to keep here. I have a little stash of shit.
So it is here.
It is here.
You don't know.
You just said you like to keep things like here or whatever.
I said I like to keep a stash of shit, not a stash of cheese specifically.
We're not gonna get an answer out of him, guys.
What I'm hearing is Oscar has a room kind of set up like a charcuterie board by the sound of
Yeah,
it.
clearly.
Okay.
Clearly.
All right. Makes sense. Okay. Well, keep your secrets then, Oscar. It's whatever. Well, now it's not time for secrets, though. I think it's time for us to hand out our presents.
Yay! This is so exciting.
All right. I guess I'll start with mine first. I feel like Marcus got a sort of joint present in the sense of everybody's getting this specific thing just slightly different. I think he would have gotten he passes out like these metal lighters, bore in the front. Only thing different at the very corner is the first initial of whoever the recipient is. So we all got little lighters with a bore on it. Just a Banes of Thunder exclusive, more or less. Besides that, I got, let's see, who am I starting off with? Drumroll. Sedge. Marcus hands Sedge this is kind of, at first it's a little confusing. There's almost like it's like a bendy metal rod with a clip at the very end, and at the other end of the rod is almost like a glowing crystal that hums just a little bit, right?
Did you give me a fishing rod?
No. It's a book light.
Oh.
I'm trying to D&D it. You know what I mean?
I love that. Oh my god!
That's so cool. Yay.
I just made that shit up. Very, very Nomengard looking shit. You know what I mean? Like,
I think Sedge doesn't know what to make of it at first, and then the crystal comes to life, or you say the command word or whatever, and he's like, "Oh, I think I've seen these before. Thank you, Marcus."
yeah, I see the way you squint your eyes in the middle of the night trying to read your poems and shit. So
I
I'd rather you
don't
not lose your
squint.
eyesight.
You absolutely squint because you refuse to turn on the light. Like you refuse to have enough lamplight to read because you think it'll disturb me, and I hate to break it to you. I won't.
Sedge, we're gonna need you to get like some old man spectacles
I
that
don't
are
need
this
spectacles.
thick, and Halu holds like her hands apart that's like 3 inches.
Sedge gives you a look.
By the time you're 28, you're gonna need old man spectacles.
I don't need spectacles now. I'm not going to need spectacles then.
If you keep squinting, you will.
The narrator's note: Sedge probably already needs glasses.
Most definitely. Most definitely. What's his after the gifts? I need to know what his perception is.
Well,
But yeah, Marcus gives you that along with the lighter with a little S on the end there. It's probably like a sort of whitish metal to kind of reflect your dragon mark a little bit. I feel like.
Mhm.
Next up, gonna
Nice.
do Ylif. I know Ylif is rocking one of those defensive hair ties that they more than likely got in the Feywild. So it's
Yeah, it's not so much a hair tie; it's more like something woven into their braid. But yeah.
Oh, okay, I get you. All right. But I imagine it was made out of like, materials in the Feywild. So
Yeah.
Marcus gives Ylif one made from stuff that you find in this region of the Prime Material. It's got a bit of a different design. It's not as shiny. It's a little bit more earthy, but something to remind you of the Prime Material, more or less.
No, I love it, and Ylif will like immediately kind of like still had their hair up, unbraids their hair, and starts braiding the new spikes. And like, yeah, they're gonna go to bed soon, but
Hey. Next up is, let's do Hello. You get the light, and then you also get. Stick with me here. It's another very earthy looking thing. It's a smoking pipe. When you try to use it, it blows bubbles. It's just.
Oh, I'm going to become a menace to that. I think Halu is just like curiously and like looking it over, like I don't smoke, but Marcus probably will blow into it and sees that it blows bubbles. And I think there is a moment of like absolute sheer delight before she you know when you were a kid and you get like a cup of water and a straw, you just go blow really hard and water goes
I
over.
still do that.
Immediately does that. Just immediately does that. This needs to get taken away from her immediately, otherwise the whole item's gonna be filled with bubbles.
Oh, so you guys can decide what like color or metal you want your lighter to be. That would reflect your character, I guess.
Rose gold.
Rose gold, I like it.
No, I don't know metals, man.
I
Probably
don't know either.
a silver. Aleph seems like a silver jewelry person.
Makes sense.
I think Hello would have like a copper or a bronze.
Nice. Marcus got one.
Pewter silver, sterling silver type
rose
thing.
Gold lighter.
Blossom would have the rose.
Yeah.
In Blossom's case, rather than just handing over what the item is, I feel like it's wrapped in a very elaborate box first. Those kind of boxes. I feel like I'm
see
gonna
where the
open
effort
this.
went, Marcus.
I feel like when I open this, it's gonna have like a velvet interior, that kind of thing.
Wow, Marcus.
Hang with me there.
Damn.
When you open it, I'm gonna send you exactly what it is, Kate, so you can describe it whatever way you want to describe it. It's just gonna be one word.
Uh-huh.
Is it dildo?
God. Oh no.
In front of everyone, that would be crazy.
It is Marcus we're talking about, though.
I was going to say, I'm not going to say the thought that I just thought out loud.
Blossom puts down the box and puts her hands in and pulls out a replica of the fedora.
No!
Oh!
Yeah.
Aleph immediately is contemplating just chucking Marcus's gift.
What? No.
Blossom starts posing. Like myself in weeks without my fedora. Oh.
Hello flops over dramatically.
I look over at Marcus and I'm like, it's not magical like the other one was, right?
I'm not entirely sure.
Oh dear
Marcus.
Oh no!
What? It makes her happy. Look how fun of a time she's having.
It makes the rest of us miserable.
Also, she just got her hair untangled.
Well, I'll have to make sure that
You're
she
gonna
brushes
cause
her hair more
another
often.
identity
Okay.
crisis.
She looks perfectly fine to me. Are you liking your hat?
Blossom's just been posing in a mirror for the last 2 minutes.
The next thing you know, she's gonna be saying, "My lord,
Milady.
My Hello, my Aleph, my Marcus.
Do I have any spells? Do I have any ranged spells?
Hello takes 3 points of psychic damage, even though who knows if this is magical or not.
It doesn't need to be magical to do psychic damage.
I did take the psychic damage. I am not lying. I did take off those points.
Sedge is like contemplating if he should bring Portion to like do some
Stop it to death with his hooves.
Just let Blossom be happy.
As long as
Thank
it's
you
not
very
cursed
much,
like the
Marcus.
last
I
one
love
was.
it.
As long as it's not cursed like the last one was, I don't give a shit.
Okay, all right. For Oscar, I got him 2 things. It's a bundle of exotic cured meats for him to munch on for days on end.
He perks up as you approach him with a gift. He's like, For me? Really?
Yeah, for you. Yeah. It's pretty tough, so might have to nibble on it for a hard minute.
Maybe grab some of your charcuterie board stash.
Yeah. But hey, you know what else? You can do it in style. He takes out a miniature fedora.
Oh my god, no.
His eyes were sparkling at the collection of cured meats, but he looks positively giddy at the little miniature fedora.
I noticed that you don't
Oh,
you like never wear clothes. So maybe this is your chance to find your style.
He
cursed.
takes it and he puts it on his head and is immediately starting to like chew on some of the meats and he's like, "Thank you." And then he flies over and is like,
Oh
starts,
wait,
like,
actually,
doing
wait, no,
poses.
hold on. Oscar, come back really quick. Come back really quick. I have something else for your look.
Oh, and he comes back over.
And I give him my gift for him, which is 2 tiny monocles with one being red and one being green.
He's looking at this and he's like, "This is the best day ever." And then
You're welcome, buddy.
he's flying over, and he's like starts doing poses with Blossom in the mirror, like holding one monocle up and then holding the other, and then both. He's just doing poses with you.
Is it too late to disband the party? Just wondering.
Wait, is it too
Yeah,
late to warn you?
I think it is too late, hello.
Damn. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Oh.
These images have been seared into my brain. Maybe I could haunt Map with them. That'd be funny.
We're happy.
This is true. This is true.
As long as they don't start acting like certain tavern crawlers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I draw the line. Anything
Oh,
before
Marcus,
this.
do you want to go pose with them too? I have something for you that you could wear also.
It-
Depends on how good
bet-
I look in it. I look good in everything, so let's see.
And I will pull out a night blue silk robe with tiny sparkles that seem to shimmer like stars on it. With a tiny little embroidery on like the bottom, like the inside collar area that's like hidden by kind of like it's like hidden blends in, but it sticks out of Marcus Blackblood, baddest bitch alive.
Quite literally, 1 second later, Misty step in front of Blossom and push her out of the way, so I got room in the mirror. Ooh. Dude. Who is this man? Oh.
Love to imagine that, like,
embroidery on the inside, kind of like where it's folded over, so the embroidery like kind of is hidden on the inside of the collar. But it's one of those things of it's there.
Oh yeah.
If you pop the collar, everyone can see it.
Oh yeah. You know, do that a couple times.
love the idea of like you show off the robe, put it in his hands, and you blink and he's gone. Like
Very cartoony.
Yeah, it's like a silk robe. Because I was like, the man, I saw it. I would have seen it, and then been like, well, fuck, I have to get it for him because it's essentially like the night sky in a robe, and I'm like, it has the
ostentatiousness.
of Marcus.
Is it like
And then, please know that Ilip hand embroidered that into the collar.
Is it kind of like a night robe? You know what I mean?
So the trinket list just said it's a night blue silk robe. So I think dark blue silk robe. I imagine it's like a nighttime robe.
Oh, that's perfect.
sounds like it, but the silk robe.
Bro never
Yeah.
sleeps, so he's just gonna be hanging out in his
He's
silk robe.
leisuring.
It's my leisure
Hey,
time.
it's
We
for
don't
when
get a
you're
lot of
around
leisure.
camp and then want to be in something else. Yeah,
Oh
no,
my
Ilip
God.
hand embroidered that Marcus Blackblood, baddest bitch alive.
Oh, hold up. Do they have the GIF here? Oh man, when you say that, it just reminds me of this one scene from King of the Hill where Bobby Hill was in a silk robe in New Orleans. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about.
Mm.
No.
do. But I will-
I do. I love that we started with initiative.
Actually, we're following it. I would be next.
Yeah. We're still following it.
Have
Yeah,
you-
we're
You know,
still
and I
following.
will
Fair enough.
turn to Halu. Well, that fucking shit. Like Halu and said, well, that fucking shit show's going on.
No, I think Blossom just sadly takes off the fedora and sits down next to Isla.
Oh,
Aw.
damn.
Okay. Well, then I will pull out from my bag of holding my gift to Blossom, and I'm like, here, it's to help you focus a little bit, and to like keep you engaged. It's a leather drawstring pouch filled with a dozen perfectly spherical polished stones. The stones stick together as though magnetic, but come apart again with almost no effort.
Oh my god.
Fidget toy.
It is a fidget toy. I got Blossom a fidget toy.
Watch,
Oh yeah.
watch Blossom become significantly less of a bitch just because she has something to fidget with now.
Yeah. I truly think that was a bit of Isla's thought process of Blossom can't just say whatever the fuck comes to her brain if her brain is slightly focused on something else.
It's. Can you imagine if when Titania comes back, she's like, is like fucking her eyes, and it's just the, it sparkles and glitters and shines. I must have it for my guests. Like full, just like.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and Isla will turn to Halu and's like, so what I got for you is not the most practical of gifts, but I saw it and I thought you would like it, and I will hand over an intricate clockwork crow. It stands frozen in a quizzical pose as though gazing at something interesting just above your head.
Oh,
Oh, and if you want, I can keep it in the bag of holding when we're traveling so it doesn't break, but I thought I got it for you because I thought you'd like to have something to decorate wherever you end up living after we're done traveling. You have just a piece of all of us and a gift for your home, wherever you end up.
I love him. He's so cute. Oh my god. He fits in so well with the others. He just stays like this? He doesn't come alive?
No, he just stays like this.
That's okay. And I think Halu just starts like just like
cooing over him.
yeah.
And then I will turn to Edge, and I will give him a book of newly released poems that I found. So these, I think, just printed. You haven't read them yet.
Sedge looks at it and it's like, you got this for me?
Yeah, of course I did.
And Sedge will take your hand and go, I love it, Isla. Thank you.
Yeah, and I have something else for you too, but I'm gonna give it to you later.
Huh. Eyebrow wiggle.
Uh-huh.
And we'll turn towards Halu and Blossom and be like, and not like that.
I feel like Halu and Blossom turn towards each other,
click.
turning towards each other, and just continue to like eyebrow wiggle at each other.
Yeah, Blossom is just like playing with her magnets, just like.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
Sage, sitting in a tree.
K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
Okay, Peanut Gallery.
And I will just kind of put my head in my hands, fully knowing, like, there was no better way to phrase it, because Isla just wants to give the last gift for Sedge, like, kind of more in private. Because they don't really want the peanut gallery there for like a heartfelt, sincere conversation.
Understandable. You just have to suffer with the peanut gallery just for right now.
For now.
Absolutely.
Smart choice.
Sedge loves the book. I don't think he's been able to actually get a brand new book in a while. Honestly.
If you crack it open, there is a like note written on the inside though.
Oh?
And I will message it to you.
Aww.
Aww.
God, I'm getting like a rotten tooth listening to all of this.
Sorry for interrupting. I'm writing it. Feel free to go ahead.
Okay. Yes. So I have everyone's little gifts. I call Oscar out first. And I unwrap Oscar's gift, and it's it's a tiny little like case lounge that is the perfect size for a pixie or a fairy. In this case, a fairy dragon. It's fully upholstered. I think it's supposed to be part of like a doll's like house set, but it's 100% upholstered and fabric, and it's made out of like real like rosewood and everything like that.
Damn.
And I present it to Oscar, and I say, this is for you, Oscar. It's a little place for you to sit down when we're all around a fire and having our talks. You're, part of our little family too, and you need something nice to sit on.
He's like looking it over, and he's like, this is so nice. He's like, I wasn't expecting a whole piece of furniture. This is incredible.
I saw it and I thought of you. I'm glad you like it.
I love it.
That's good to hear. Blossom, I got you this. And Ced pulls out a sun catcher made of polished green, blue, and pink sea glass held together with thin strips of gold and silver wire.
Ooh.
I saw the colors in this. I saw the sun hitting this and the colors catching it, and it reminded me of the Feywild. So of course it reminded me of you. And I hope when you look at it, you remember us, all of us. And the joy, and even maybe sometimes the pain that we've caused each other.
Oh, Sedge, this is so sweet. It's beautiful, really. Thank you.
Of course. You're not about to cry, are you?
No.
It's okay, Blossom. I'm crying too.
It's just so pretty.
And then I turn to Marcus and I'm like, Marcus, I also have something for you.
Let me have it.
Here, I know it's not going to look like much when I present it to you, but just hear me out. And Sedge presents Marcus with a metal thimble.
Okay.
And he goes, go on, put it on.
It's gonna sound like a stupid question, but what the hell's a thimble again?
It's
It's,
a
you often
metal
see them-
covering.
Yeah, you often see them in like sewing kits, but they're like little tiny metal cups, with like a dimpled outside. The idea is it protects your fingers from getting stabbed by a needle.
Oh, okay. All right,
Yeah.
put it on it.
Hold on, I'm going to shit. One of these bad boys.
Let me see. Oh, those guys. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean a
Um,
kiss?
What?
What?
From the like 2006 Peter Pan movie. when,
Oh.
That doesn't say freaking Californian ass out of here.
I love the immediate. What? From all of us.
I know what a thimble is.
No, Kate said, "Oh, a kiss."
Oh.
And we were
Anyway,
like, "What?"
Because of like the
when you
2006 Peter Pan.
when you put the symbol on, you find that you are able to daydream with vividness and creativity. It is just a little thimble that allows the wearer to daydream better when it's worn.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I know you are a businessman at heart, Marcus, and as such, sometimes the creative juices don't flow as well as you'd like them to. So I got you this so that even if you manage to be in a slump, this little thimble right here can maybe stimulate something for you.
Out of character, I'm not going to admit this, but this hits hard for one specific reason. That being, Marcus isn't dreaming anytime soon. So
Oh.
Ooh.
There's a
This is
downside
the-
to not sleeping.
yeah, this is the closest he can get to dreaming if he really wanted to.
Aww.
Yeah. I didn't remember. I was just like, oh yeah, it's simple that lets you daydream better. That's gonna, yeah. Um, do you like it, Marcus?
Yeah, it's all right. Thank
Are
you.
you also about to cry?
No. In your dreams. Thank you. I appreciate it.
And
It's very nice, very thoughtful of you.
I was trying. Hello, yours is also a little unconventional, but I hope you like it as well. And I hold out a little bag, a little silk bag, um, with a little drawstring made out of twine, or I don't know, something fancy, velvet. Yeah, velvet's better. Um, and I hand it over to you. Hello, it's a little pouch, fits comfortably in your hands. Um, and when you open it, you see it's bag of seeds.
Hello looks at you questioningly.
Go ahead and smell what's inside there.
Hello will smell it.
So, what it is that it is a bag of seeds that smells like home. Um,
Oh,
whatever that might be for you. And Sedge goes, uh, the seller was saying that it smells like home, and I know a lot of us haven't really had that in a while, but sometimes it bothers me that you're still so young, Hello, and you've been through so much. So I got you that, and you'll have a little bit of home with you wherever you go now.
For home, I imagine that's very faintly the home with Ronan and your other sibling and your old adopted parents.
it definitely is there. But it is, I think, also the crackle of a campfire and Sedge's particular blend of tea. And the smell of the seasons on the wind as we've all traveled. With something that also smells very distinct.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I just wanted, well, maybe I can save that for the last gift. And I turn to Ylif and I hold out the last gift that I have. And when you unwrap it, it is a rose carved from pink coral. Um, And Sedge goes, I'm not sure how well the beauty of the Feywild, how well this can hold up to the beauty of the Feywild, but I want you to have this, Rose, really as a symbol of my undying care and affection for you. It won't ever wilt, so you can be sure of, like me, it'll be steady. Happy holidays, Isla. Happy holidays to all of you. I just wanted to get everyone something special.
Ilif is just holding that rose so delicately and just kind of like that really like happy, about to cry kind of face.
I'm glad you like it.
I love it. Thank you.
I guess I'll go next. And Hello will turn to Blossom first. And I think all of the packages are wrapped very haphazardly in some brown paper with some twine. Blossoms looks like a really, like if you took a pumpkin and kind of squished it. There's just like a bunch of twine around Blossoms. And when she opens it, it is a flat disc of layered metal and prismatic glass with a hole in the center. You hold it up to the light. It's pretty inside.
Is this a toy kaleidoscope? Kind of.
It's a fancier kaleidoscope.
Oh, okay. She holds it up to a candlelight and just like looks through it.
And then you like turn it like this.
Oh. Marcus, you have 8 butts now. And I like every single one of them.
And then Hello will hand over a small, like palm-sized orb to Eilif, and it's also wrapped in paper, but it looks like there's also a lot of twine on this one. And as Eilif, you inside is a small orb, like I said, about the size of your palm, filled with water.
Okay.
And inside is a small jellyfish construct.
Oh.
Moving around.
I love this. This is so cute.
I hand Oscar. This one's just like literally a crumpled ball of paper. Because when Oscar opens up, there is a little bird carving, a little bird statue made out of lapis lazuli. But the bird looks like it is like bent over on the branch with the wings like kind of half spread. and it
Oh,
seems to be like looking off in a direction, like it's ready, it's about to fly away.
oh, this is. And he's like starts examining it. And he's like, this is so pretty.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, this is going into my stash. I don't want it to get broken. This is going into my stash.
To Sedge, it is this one is wrapped the nicest, as it is small and rectangular in shape.
Mm-hmm.
Inside, it is a journal that details the great adventures of a hero you've never heard of, complete with vivid descriptions of nonsensical creatures and terms, all written in messy handwriting, but with impressive diction. I can't.
Diction?
Dictation?
Yes, like Diction.
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 Thank you. I've never heard of whoever this person was, but I figured you would have. It seems like a first-hand account, second-hand account? I don't know. The person who wrote this was there and saw the whole thing. I thought you might find it interesting.
Who's the author?
I don't know.
Some name you don't you aren't familiar with.
Okay. I thought this would be a Lord of the Rings joke.
Mm-mm.
Sedge goes, "Oh, I don't recognize this, but I would love to read this. You know how much I love first-hand accounts.
That is why I got it.
Thank you, Hello. I love it.
You're welcome. I'm glad you like it. I hope you find out more. It looked interesting from what I read. A little bit of what I read. And then finally to Marcus.
Me.
This one is also very messily wrapped, but it's larger. About like a foot long by 8 inches wide, and it's like kind of domed in shape.
Okay.
And you unwrap it. It's a clear case that you can open. And there is a sapling
Mm.
that is kind of standing upright in this shallow dish. There's no soil, which is weird. But it looks perfectly fine. And there's a single piece of fruit on the one of the branches.
Huh.
Yeah, the seller said that plant will not take to soil. So he kept it in this glass jar, pretty much.
That's an interesting solution. Thank you, Hello. I'll name him Greg.
Yeah, hold on. There's another thing what did he say? The fruit, he's like ate it, but it grew back the next day.
Oh.
Ugh.
Infinite fruit glitch? Okay.
I think he might have been pulling my leg, to be perfectly honest. But I thought the plant that doesn't like soil was weird and interesting.
This is like a dome thing that I could like expose the sapling, right? Like if I pulled off the top of it, could I pick the fruit or?
Yeah. It's like a cake, like a cake preserve thing. How it has like that flat bottom, and then you put
Oh, okay, okay.
a tall lid over it.
Mark is gonna. Let's test out this guy's claims. Mark is gonna open it up and eat the fruit. Guess we'll see tomorrow if it.
The fruit is sweet.
Okay. Tastes like fruit. Now we wait. Thank you so much, Hello. I can't wait to see
You're welcome.
if this grows back. Close it back up and put it away. Funky little plant. Well, that was fun. Some people got
Awesome.
fedoras.
I mean,
Wait.
Blossom still needs to go.
Oh shit, that's right. Sorry, I
Mark,
totally,
How?
I totally forgot you were here because
Dang.
you've been in that corner looking at yourself. That's my bad.
I've been crying for the last 10 minutes because you took my corner.
Oh, I thought you went back.
I'm sorry.
Now I'm not
baby.
giving you your gift.
All right, fine by me. Keep it.
Hmm.
See if I care.
I live in Sedge. I kind of got the two of you matching gifts.
Okay, I'm
They're
a
different,
little bit
but they
scared.
they go together. I'll be honest, I saw all of you getting presents and gifts and then going to the wrapping store, and I kind of panicked because I wasn't used. This isn't a thing that I've ever, like, we never talked about this at all. As part of, like, let's get gifts. And so I kind of panicked, and I've been to maybe like 2 stores.
Awesome.
But
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm sure whatever
Okay.
you got, we're going
Um,
to.
I'm gonna pull out a brown paper bag, and hand it to Ilef and Sedge. Sedge, yours is the scarf, and Ilef, yours is the hat. And Sedge's scarf is like blue and white stripes knitted around, and it's got like little tassels at the end. And Ilef's hat is the same yarn was used for the hat. Same color blue. And it's a little knitted toque with the little fuzzy baubles at the top that kind of look like bear ears.
I love that.
So they have like a matching hat and scarf combo.
Aw.
Oh, that's awesome. Also, I will be right back. I'm gonna go get my gear from outside.
Okay.
Wait,
Mhm.
hold on.
Um,
Ilef immediately puts the hat on and so like, I love it, and then just chills and listens.
Thank you, Blossom.
Um,
This is very thoughtful of you. I love it.
Thank you. Again, I was in a rush, so if you don't like it, you can probably take it back to the stall and exchange it tomorrow.
Blossom, I put my hand on your shoulder. We love them. It's all right.
I'm glad you like them. Hello, I stopped by the candy stall and I got this for you. And she pulls out like a 12-inch diameter paper mache ornament. Very much akin to a piñata, and hands it to you. And I like shake it as I am handing it over to you, and you can hear like small little things bouncing around inside.
Ha.
The person running the stall told me she usually hangs hers up from like a beam in the rafters by a string and gives her kids a long piece of firewood to smack it until it breaks open.
That's amazing. I love why? I love it. Why?
She said something about there being treats inside.
I'm gonna go hang out. I'm gonna. I don't want. It's so cute. I don't want to break it though. Is there a way to get the stuff out without breaking it?
No, it
I mean,
defeats the whole
if you found a knife, you could probably slice it open.
purpose. Yeah, that sounds good.
Whoa, hello! I know it's you've got the scales and everything, but don't go all dragon on me.
That was me. That was me, the player.
Oscar, I also have something for you. This one was very last minute, and I had to do a little bit of editing on it. And I'm gonna pull out a white mug that says number 1 boss, but boss is crossed out. And in like a very flourishing cursive, it says fairy dragon underneath where boss was.
He's looking
So
at it's just a
number 1 fairy dragon on the mug.
Wait, what kind of article of clothing is this again?
It's a mug.
Oh, it's a mug. Okay.
So to iterate, because I love the image of this, Oscar has been given a little chase lounge that he can chill out on with a fedora and some colored monocles, with a mug, and a little gem bird. This little guy is like just lounging with that hat and that mug now. He's like, this is the best day ever.
We have furnished his studio apartment.
You really.
When he makes it back home, he's gonna be the one fairy dragon with the most personality because he's the only one with clothes.
Oh my god.
And that's all the gifts I got. That's it. That's all of them.
Oh, well, that was nice.
Wait, what? Is it? It's my turn though, isn't it?
Yes, that would be you up next, Oscar.
So I do admit that I did find all of these on the ground as we traveled. I'll be upfront about that. Right. Let's. I found this one for Hello, which is a small piece of deer antler.
Ooh. Thank you. I love it.
Yeah, I guess maybe like a fawn shed it at some point. I don't know, but it's yours now. And then he turns to Marcus and he goes, "Okay, I saw. Like, I actually may have stolen this from a windowsill, but it was too funny not to." He gives you a pewter spork.
Say that again.
He gives you a pewter spork.
Pewter spork?
A spork.
Yeah.
A fapoon.
Made out of pewter.
Oh, thanks, Oscar. Where do you run into this fapoon?
I might have taken it from somebody's windowsill.
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
these things go for a lot nowadays, but makes sense that I'm the one that gets it. Thank you. I was actually in the market for a new fapoon, so thinking ahead.
And then he'll turn his edge and hand you a tiny lizard skull.
Oh, wow. This is great.
So also the perfect gift for Ike in general.
I did get really excited.
Culture core.
I did find it clean like that. Just so you know.
Interesting. And now I have to decide if it was ants or beetles or someone just happened to drop their precious lizard skull. But either way, they're not getting it back. Thank you, Oscar.
And then to Blossom, he gives you a it's a little bit tarnished, a little bit dented in places, but a tiny cage with no door.
Like a bird cage?
Maybe it's like a decorative thing. Maybe like, I don't know, some kind of ornament. Not like an actual bird cage. Just something small. A small cage that has no door. It's too small to fit like any actual bird in it.
Yeah. All I'm thinking of now is the cage for the Lucky Cricket from Mulan.
Yeah, honestly.
Not too far from that. But, made of metal. So it's a bit tarnished and dented in places.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Oscar. Where did you find this?
I found it in actually one of the stalls here. It was kind of fallen off and a little bit under the table. But it didn't look like anyone was looking for it, so I just took it.
love this little kleptomaniac.
Oscar, how often do you just grab things on the side of the road on our travels?
Only things that look interesting.
Like us.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys pulled me out. You guys killed the dragon. That was terrifying me. So you know.
Along for the ride.
And Parma's in the bathroom. But he does give Ylif, and I'll reiterate this when he gets back, a single dragon scale.
I will also be right back.
Alright.
Is the dragon scale white?
Let me roll
Just
quick.
out of
I
curiosity.
thought about it, and probably not. Like, probably not white, but I,
Got it.
you know what? We'll actually roll for it.
It obviously
Watch it
just
end up
started
being
off
white.
red.
So funny.
That'd be funny as fuck, actually, though. Oh, what if it's one of his scales? That'd be cute.
It's a blue scale.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been, collecting these as we've been traveling. Not all of them are from Neverwinter. I did yoink that spork from Luskin.
Luskin. Great. We're gonna have some person in Luskin trying to find his Fapoon.
Fuck. Yes.
Marcus, it's a spork.
No. It's a Fapoon.
Yes. No, it's a fork.
No.
Yes.
See, it starts on the fork end and then it travels and turns into a spoon, so it's a Fapoon.
But what if you're just holding it upside down and it travels the opposite direction?
No, I'm talking about the very tip of the utensil is the fork part, so it's a Fapoon.
Okay, but you hold it by the handle. Therefore,
both
you
have-
start at the handle.
They also all have handles.
Blossom,
Yeah,
I'm trying to
exactly.
help
All
you
them,
out.
all them. That's exactly right. They all have handles, so you can't start out from the freaking handle. You got to start from the tip of the utensil. You know what you're using to eat the food, which is the fork part.
You two were made for each other.
So it's a Fapoon.
What?
I don't understand the Fapoon hate, to be honest.
Because it's a sport.
I put the little tinsel thing on my finger so I can daydream of a reality where people agree with me. Ah,
All is right with the world. I got so caught up in the euphoria of living in a world where it was called a Fapoon, I forgot that sports exist.
daydream of just sitting around a table with everyone, but it's in a world where we're all sitting down eating dinner and everybody has a Fapoon and they're like, oh man, I sure appreciate my Fapoon, and no one's arguing about it.
Okay, I am back.
Welcome back, Oscar.
That
handed-
took
Oscar.
a
handed-
lot. Sorry.
Oh, good. Oscar handed handed Ylif his gift, which was a single blue dragon scale.
Aww. Wait, doesn't he have blue dragon scales?
He's more of a violet color. But
Okay. Okay.
like, there's probably parts of him that are more blue than violet.
Yeah, no, the thought that counts. It was just I'm tired.
All good.
Mhm.
But yeah. As you get lost in your daydream of people calling them Fapoons. Anything else?
I'm back. I'm back from that daydream.
Is there anything else you guys are doing, or is there anything else you guys want to roleplay here?
I mean, I want to do the one-on-one with Aleph and Sedge, but it seems like Ike is muted and not here right now.
I did step away.
Okay, that is fine.
I'd like to go check on Pell if that's okay.
Yeah. You can go. Knock on his door. There's a pause.
Pell? You don't have to answer. I just wanted to make sure you're okay. Kind of dumped a lot on you. That wasn't fair to you, and wasn't exactly how I wanted to tell you, so it just sort of came out the way it did. Anyways, I just wanted to make sure you were okay.
Towards the end of that, there's some shuffling inside, and the door opens, and Pell, a little groggy, is like, takes a moment,
Oh shit! Sorry, did I wake you?
starts signing. I, didn't mean to take a nap. Was just thinking a lot, and next thing I know, I'm asleep.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Did you sleep well?
Yeah. It was good sleep. But it's okay. I do think about you and worry what kind of stuff you guys might be facing out there, might be fighting. But so I'm just glad that everyone came back alive and okay. Just
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
welcome back. I'm okay. I just needed some time to think things over.
Yeah, that's totally understandable. Cool. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Cool. What time is it?
Oh, it's
Yeah, you'd say the time.
it's God speaks through me.
Yeah. Is pauses, like turns to look out his window, and looks back and signs. I should probably actually sleep for real. They'll Harper, Angelica said she'd check on me sometime tomorrow. She knew that I'd be with you guys.
Okay. Do you think she'll want to talk to us? I assume so.
Probably.
All right. Yeah, I'll let the others know.
Yeah. Happy
Sleep well.
Merry happy winter's midwinter. And sleep well. It's good to see you all for the holidays.
Happy midwinter to you too, pal. It was really good to see you. I missed you.
I missed you too.
I think there's like a moment where Helu realizes that she was like, yeah, I missed you. And it's just like, and I missed everyone else too. Anyways,
Yeah.
good night.
I think Pell is having that moment too. Is you're both like, I miss everyone else too, and good night.
It's just like walking back down the hall, just like face in hand, just like, oh.
But now that Ike is back, Eilif and Sedge can have their moment.
Yay! Unless, like, Aleph was gonna do it kind of after everyone was, like, on their way to bed, and so if other people want to do stuff, I don't want to let off.
I did my stuff.
Or Marcus and Blossom are clearly just continuing to check themselves out in the mirror.
Probably, yeah.
Oh yeah, lounging in style tonight. Now he's like kind of lit his little pipe as well. Extra lounging.
Oh my god. So as we're heading off to like our own room corner, I don't remember how this warehouse is laid out.
Yeah, there are rooms here you guys can like claim as your own little bedrooms.
Yeah, so Sedge and Aleph head off to like their own room. Aleph will like, set up, get ready for bed, and pull out a very delicately wrapped small kind of gift and hand it over to Sedge. It's like, I wanted to get you something more personal. Obviously, Book of Newly Released Poems is special, and I know it's something you like, but I wanted to get you another gift.
Aleph, you didn't have to, but
I know, I wanted to.
I know. Here, let me open it then. And I open the gift.
And it is
What is
a glass pendant, kind of shaped like a firefly. It's a firefly glass pendant, and then in the dark of the room, you can see that it's like seems to be filled with like just very tiny fireflies bouncing around inside of it.
Oh my god, this is beautiful, Aleph.
Yeah, I wanted to get you something that I saw it, and it reminded me of how much light you've brought into my life, and how even in the darkest moments you're there. And I wanted to make sure that whenever you have a dark moment, you remember that I'm here for you too, and that I love you.
And I think the dark hides it well, but Sedge's voice wavers a little bit. And Sedge says, I love you too. I'm going to keep it right here. And he puts a hand over his heart, because I want you to be as near. I want it to be as near to me as you are. I didn't want to say this around the others, but I carry your heart. I carry it in my heart.
And Aleph just smiling. And I carry you in mine. So.
Well, at least we're on the same page with that. And
it would be kind of awkward if we weren't.
it really would be. And
Yeah.
Sedge goes to hug Aleph, give them a big ol' hug.
Yeah, and then Aleph, hug, kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this hug's very nice and all, but like I kind of would like to kiss my partner, my undetermined significant other.
Situationship, we're figuring it out,
Not the fucking situation.
Situationship is just neither of us are gonna fucking go, yes, let's we're doing the slow courting, and yet it's who needs a title?
Exactly, we're involved.
Hell yeah.
At least we're not off the walls like a certain two somebodies.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Oh, interesting.
Hello and Pell are so subtle.
Leave me out of this shit.
It's called
Wanna
having
fucking
very
talk.
big highs and very big lows. Okay, no in between.
Just like
Yeah.
gambling, Marky's favorite activity.
Oh yeah.
I know Marcus doesn't go to sleep, but she will tuck her gift to him inside of his alchemy journal if she can like sneak it in there without him seeing.
Might be too busy admiring himself in the mirror.
Yeah.
with the
Probably,
with the
yeah. She's gonna take advantage of Marcus being distracted and slip her gift to him, in his alchemy journal.
How
Interesting.
yeah.
Okay. All right. I mean, there's probably a point later on in the night when he's about to start his little study or whatever.
Start brewing his next poison dose.
Great thing about the alchemy drug. It can pop out a basic poison, which is great.
Basic poison.
Yeah, basic little poison.
Baby step.
So yeah, he probably opens it up.
I wrote it down. A copper locket with flowers engraved on the front kind of slides out.
That is so nice. I definitely open up the locket, I guess.
There's nothing inside yet except for like a little note that says to fill with memories.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Marcus probably started his studies at a point when Blossom is like trancing. So I think he just holds the locket in his hand for a while, smiles at it, tucks it away somewhere it's safe, and then takes out his other gift that he didn't have the chance to give to Blossom yet. Nothing too crazy, but he probably like goes over to her while she's like trancing and like very gently opens up her palm and like puts it in there, closes it up again. And whenever she gets to it, all it really is like a big shark tooth with their initials on it.
Opal Man
Love
Quinn.
that.
Okay, that's
Opal
actually
Man Quinn.
sweet.
Before he gets back to his studies.
Yeah. Before we finish the scene, I would like to gift everyone with another joke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the pumpkin pie that ran away?
No.
It deserted.
Oh, tomato, tomato. That was good. Boo, tomato. I hate that I found that funny.
Fantastic.
Happy holidays.
The late Halloween joke. Early Thanksgiving. Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter.
You guys can scatter to your various ways of taking a long rest. Island and Sedge might be a little, not busy, but might be a little distracted. But yeah, you all gradually separate, can find your way to sleep. With the sort of warmth of Midwinter Festival following you guys. The fireplace is banked low. Oscar is snoring from his new chase lounge. The little fedora crooked on his head, clutching the little monocles to his chest, the monocles and the mug and everything. All of his gifts close to his little chest. But you all can gain the benefits of a long rest.
Yay.
And the morning comes.
Yippee.
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 Sorry, I shouldn't be saying that with my autism creature. Autismo, sorry. His name is Autismo.
No way.
That's on the recording forever now.
Yep.
That's what I call him.
But morning comes. Is there anything in particular people want to do this morning? Before I declare anything.
I mean, something I want to do before I leave the city is just do some light shopping to refill on some alchemy stuff, but that's pretty much it.
Were you guys leaving the city today? I thought you were potentially staying for.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. I'm just saying at some point I would like to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have let the others know that Angelica would like to. Pell told me, Angelica told him that she would like to talk with us. And exactly in that order.
Okay, if I know anything, it's best not to keep her waiting. So let's.
Oh, she's coming to you guys here.
Oh! I thought we were going to.
Even better.
Oh.
Guess to check out our Sid condo.
But you guys, can gather for breakfast effectively. Let's see here. Yeah, can sort of gather for breakfast in the sort of the central room of the safe house. Start getting food together. Pal is there joining you guys. So in like sort of 17, 18-year-old boy fashion is maybe a bit of a grouch in the morning.
Fair enough.
Can I hand him like? I'll hand him like some tea. I don't know if he likes tea or not, but I'll hand him a mug.
Whatever boys drink in the morning.
He says, thank you, but is there chances that there's coffee? Falcon was a bit of a coffee fiend.
Yeah, there's a mug over there.
Thanks.
Good morning, Pal.
And he goes over, takes a sip of coffee before he sets it down and signs good morning. But yeah. You guys get set for breakfast. Let's see here. Before Angelica arrives, if there's nothing in particular people want to do, you just need to check something. I think Eilif is the only person who notices it. But let's see here.
Oh no.
I think it's let's ask this question. Where in the order of people gathering in the kitchen are you, Eilif? Are you among the first in there, or or later in there?
Probably is one of the obviously Eilif is wakes up in the morning and is active, but they kind of just want to sleep in. They'd probably be one of the later ones.
Okay. I think this is one of those funny moments. I say funny, where everyone else is started gathering in the kitchen and they're chatting, and you walk in and you notice something in the corner of your eye, and you look over, and there's a person sitting in the shadows of the room, just with a cup of coffee, watching everyone, but looks over, sees you, notice, and gives a wave.
Eilif will just turn and lean against the wall. Actually, first, hold on. How do I get the vibe that this person is trying to hurt us, or it's just?
Oh, it's Selma.
Fair. Oh. Okay. Eilif has no explicit reason to dislike. That's meta reasons why I dislike this woman. Eilif didn't like her off the bat, but for a few minutes, truly just lean against the wall and see how long it takes for everyone else to notice Selma.
Bestie, I don't think we will.
Oh boy.
Truly, Eilif is doing this, and it's well, this is some situational awareness training that they're gonna fucking get.
I feel like Sedge, shuffles over to you in a rare moment of half awakeness now that they're in an actual building, and like eyes closed, just like leans right into you, and it's just like, morning.
Good morning, I lovely blind dumbass.
Mm-hmm. You're comfy.
I know.
Oh,
And you guys all have terrible perception.
What are you
I was
talking about?
made. I
Huh?
was made to fight ghouls. I don't care about looking at me.
Hello, like.
Morning, Selma. Selma? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I think that might be my line.
Well, yeah, I think it's one of those things where you notice Selma, and before you can say anything, Blossom is going, "Morning, Selma."
I was wondering how long it was going to take you guys to notice. Kind of do a deception roll.
Just like, sure, Marcus, sure. No, don't. Don't bullshit that. You guys
Fucking
need better.
Selma's
fucking
not
hell.
here.
How long have you been
Selma's-
sitting there?
Selma's
I
not
turn Sedge.
here.
I turn Sedge's like I take hold of Sedge's chin and turn his head to stare directly at Selma.
I got,
What the
I
fuck
got
are
a
you doing
24
here?
on my deception.
Oh, what on your deception?
24.
Damn it! I got a 22 insight.
I rolled near my. I can't beat that. So
Damn.
I mean,
the fuck are you doing
you're
here?
bullshitting.
Hellu's not gay. I think Hellu is like more like alarmed that Selma is there, and she didn't, and Hellu did not notice.
Selma is there with like a cup of coffee, and it's like, well, to answer one of your questions, I've been here all morning, just been waiting for someone to wake up, and to answer your second question, I'm here because Marcus there left me a message.
Yeah, no need for the hostility. I let Selma know I was in the city. She obviously came to see me.
Just figured I'd
Whatever.
check in, given that you all left in a bit of a rush last time.
How long if you've been here all morning? How long have you been holding on to that one cup of coffee?
Who says this is my only cup of coffee?
Jeez, you got a problem. It's smashing it back, little caffeine rush in her eyes. Have you eaten already? Would you like some breakfast?
I've
We're
already
just wrapping
eaten, thank you, though. Just thought I'd check in, and then turns to see Pal and goes, "Hello, I don't think we've met." And Pal is like looking at all of you guys and is like, no, we
You don't have
haven't."
to talk to her, pal. You don't have to talk to her.
At that, still sort of in like, you know, half awake teenage 18-year-old teenage boy mode. It's like, I'll talk to whoever I want.
Ah, of course you will. So she's still half asleep to half asleep to care. Like, fine, do whatever you want. See if I can.
turns to Selma and goes, "I'm Pell, it's nice to meet you." And Selma is like, "Well, you certainly have an interesting choice of company." To Pell. But it's lovely to meet you. Anyways, how is everyone on this fine midwinter's day?
You know, trying to shake off a hangover or two.
Cold.
Fine.
Just another morning. Speaking of the holidays, I throw over the little vial I got her. I'm sure she catches it no problem.
Oh yeah.
Saw that at the market. I can't really say it's your style, but
Remind me what's in the vial?
I think you said it was like a droplet of like oil suspended or something like that.
Oh yeah. Okay. She looks it over, looking at it, and goes, "Thank you," and it disappears. Can't say
Yeah,
that
you
I've
can-
gotten you anything, but
Figured as much. Well, I'm sure you've gotten me something.
Right, you asked for information on some people before we left. Well, before you left. As did you, and points to Sedge. I'll start with the
Whoop. Sorry. Metal alarm.
all good. Parm, have you taken your meds?
Yep.
It goes. Let's start with the simpler one. And we'll point over to Sedge. I did find some information on that the person you were asking me about.
And
And you're okay with me sharing this in front of everyone?
fine, let's go talk somewhere private. And Sedge pushes himself off of Ylith from where he's just leaning against him, stretches, and then shakes his head and comes to alertness. No time for being tired, I suppose.
Take all the time you need. I mean, she's not going anywhere.
No. Let's do this now.
Alright. Oh, and you'll step off into a side room. Leaving you guys, like, to chat without Sedge if you'd like, but, Selma, in a little side room, she goes, Elmis, you said.
Yes, Elmis Mur.
Well, I did track her down out in, Daggerford, actually.
Really?
Yes, seems to be living a bit of, well, it's kind of boring, to be honest. A regular life, if you will. But you can find her out there.
And DM, where was it Daggerford?
Daggerford,
Daggerford?
is further down the Sword Coast. Let me see here. That's not more. Sword Coast map, please. Excuse me while I pull up a map again. I had this earlier. Daggerford is actually further south from Waterdeep. It is somewhere between. It's actually sort of the halfway point between Waterdeep and Baldur's Gate. Oh wait, no, hold on. Sorry, looking at the wrong thing. It's about a quarter of the way from Waterdeep to Baldur's Gate. It's a relatively small town, but it is fairly important for the region. But in theory, it's on your way to Candlekeep. If you were to take the overland route.
Interesting. Do you have any other information? Is she doing well?
I mean, I didn't travel to Daggerford and back. I wouldn't have been able to be here and meet you all.
Fair point.
She seems to be doing fine. She's living, I don't know, some sort of farm life? I didn't ask, really. Just that she's alive and there.
Can I insight check her?
What are you trying to get from her with this insight
Is she
check?
telling the truth?
Good fucking luck, Ike.
Fuck off.
Yeah, go ahead and...
Let's see. Damn it! Fuck!
What'd you get?
What'd you get?
3.
Oof.
I got. Let me rephrase. I got a nat 1 plus
Ooh.
2.
Oh.
Yikes. I mean, you just woke up. So you're still a little tired, even though you shook it off. The dregs of it must still be kicking around. But Selma truly doesn't seem like she cares all that much about the details. but doesn't seem to have any reason to lie to you.
Well, thank you, Selma. This is, I suppose, on the way to Candlekeep. If the others are amicable to it, we can maybe stop by Daggerford.
Oh, you're heading to Candlekeep?
I need to go to Candlekeep to visit my parents.
I see. Is this... Are you leaving right after the festival? Is that what I understand?
I'll have to talk to the others, but we are leaving sometime this week, yes.
Alright, good to know, I suppose.
Why is that good to know?
Well, just that I won't be, lets me know that Marcus won't have any jobs for me. At least, not while he's in town.
I'm sure he'll have something for you to do.
Oh, I'm sure.
He's Marcus, after all.
I'm sure.
Well, if you don't have any other information on Elmas, yes, if you don't have any other information on her, I'm just gonna go back to everyone else now in the main room.
Oh, sure. I mean, I have a report to give to Marcus.
I'm sure you do. Thank you for the information, Elmas. Selma. Sorry. Selma. I already paid you, right?
Out of character, I think you did.
Okay.
I can imagine someone being like, no.
But she does look at you and go, listen, I know our names are similar, but...
That was out of character. I didn't need to say it.
Oh, okay.
Yes, thank you, Selma. Truly. I know I can be a little coarse around the edges, but I was worried that Elmas was dead somewhere, so this is a relief to hear.
Nothing's necessary. It is a business transaction after all.
Even so, thank you for your services rather than what you did.
Well, if there's anything else, any other information you need me to gather, just
I
pay the
suppose
fee.
I do. I suppose I will. I'll keep you in mind. Shall we?
We shall. And, out of curiosity, is there anything you guys are talking about while, Selma and Sedge have this conversation?
Why have they changed fucking math?
What?
What?
I don't know. I just thought it'd be funny if we came back arguing about math.
No, I can't
Look,
think of
different
Blossom is
teaching
actually-
styles evolve and change with the times as, the new stuff is discovered and implemented.
I think Blossom's been uncharacteristically silent for the math argument. Like ever
I
since
love
she
this
noticed Selma was in this vicinity, she's been kind of
Lilith has
quiet.
pulled out parchment to fully show the way they were taught, which is probably some fucking wackadoo logic bullshit of math.
That is so much more complicated than it needs to be, Ilif.
No, but take into account the adverse effects of the different areas of the math that you're doing.
You're acting like the math is alive and it's gonna bite your toe. What?
It is. The math is alive.
What? No, this is how you do it. And I think Halu is also. I think Halu is trying to distract herself from the fact that Selma was in the room by arguing about math.
Lilith is aware.
And I think Halu will show Ilif the proper non-toe biting way.
Non-Feywild way to do math.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's just too simple.
It's simple. It's easy. Math should be easy, not whatever parchment vomit you have going on here.
Yeah, but you're not taking it into account the fifth dimension with that math.
Oscar pipes up. Math needs to be complicated, or it won't appease them.
Peace who?
Them.
Are you two
Them.
on, like, elf mint tea right now?
No.
That's...
No,
You...
the math needs to appease them, or it won't work.
Who is them?
It's them.
What? Marcus, back me up here. What the... This is bullshit. Whatever the fuck you're talking about. I love you dearly.
Blue, have I ever lied to you?
No. But
Have
there
I
are
ever
always
bullshitted you?
exceptions to the rule.
Have I ever really committed to a bit like this? With you. Not counting with Blossom, with you.
No, but there are exceptions to the rule.
I am being entirely serious.
I think you're bullshitting me.
Do remember
What-
that I come from a world, or come from the plane of fucking chaos.
Yeah, I understand that. Okay, riddle me this. Did your textbooks like come alive? Like what is the reason for this?
The textbooks you had to like bloodlet to let them in. Like open them because you have to appease them to be able to have the benefit of learning.
You know, I'm really glad I dodged all of the social workers in Ashtazaeli now.
It was only for native-born Astrazaline people.
I'm sorry,
so
but what in the
glad.
West Hells are you all talking about?
Hold
Oh,
up my parchment.
They're
sorry.
the Feywild crack cocaine version of math.
No,
Sorry,
just the Astrazaline version.
No, I'm not getting into this. I'm not a math person.
Astrazaline's a bit funky. We have the prime material and the Feywild math all smushed together, and we have to appease them.
I
Yeah,
you know what?
I'm not going to ask.
I'm going
I'm
to
not
eat
going to ask.
my waffles. And you get to stew in whatever fuckery that is. I'm going to make sure I'm going to do some normal prime material math
You're
to
willingly
make sure
doing
we
math?
have all of our party funds are in order in accordance with. Marcus wanted to go shopping. We got talking about math.
I have a question, DM.
Yeah.
Are the Bands of Thunder? We have quite a bit of money in our coffers. Are we paying taxes?
No.
No.
Are you kidding?
Why the fuck would we be paying taxes?
This is untaxed dragon horde money we have,
I
my
don't think
man.
you guys are in one location long enough to pay.
Nor do
tax.
most of us have legal prime material identities.
Yeah.
I think the only place we would pay taxes is in Phandalin.
And
For the
that's gonna be,
manor.
3 bags of corn and a handful of copper coins. Like,
I would pay taxes in Astrazaline, but they've been exempt because they have not been in the city.
I think the only person here who is on any sort of legal paperwork that would require them to
Oh.
pay taxes is Sedge.
Sedge. Yeah.
Marcus is
It's
on the
not like
hook
he's
for
been
tax
making an
fraud, not
income
gonna lie.
as the man that
Yes,
would
I
be
think that
on
was
the legal
included.
paperwork.
Yeah. Don't get me started on
sorry,
taxes.
sorry to talk over you there, Parm.
No, I was just saying. Depends on if he's down as Sedge or Athildon, how legally binding that is.
It's a good
Bro's just been
question.
committing accidental tax fraud.
I mean, I'm sure his parents and Candlekeep is taking care of it, you know?
Yeah, I was about to say maybe Sedge gets like tax exempt because he's from the church.
Not a single one of us are paying taxes
That's
right
so
now.
funny.
Meanwhile, Selma's there like, well, this is a lively discussion.
That's how most of our mornings go. Is it my turn for the office hours?
Well, you tell me.
I think it is. Marcus does a little stretch before entering the little side room with Selma to hear what information she has for him.
And really quickly, I'm debating whether Selma wants to be a bit of a dick or not.
Oh my gosh. Can't
Um,
have one.
It's Selma.
I think she does turn and give Blossom a wink.
Oh,
Aw.
gotta be feeling that one later. Oh.
What?
She's got to be a dick.
Oh, more power to her.
What was that about, Selma? Out of character.
I don't know, maybe just being an ass.
It's just a fucking problem.
Yeah.
Turn the pot a little bit.
Yeah.
Some of that Schmeckles energy.
We know she's a shit stirrer.
And I love her for it.
You step into a room where you guys can talk a bit more privately. And she turns, she goes, "You wanted me to and this part my me the DM being like, I vaguely remember what you asked for, which was like names of people who had shit to lose, who had stuff to lose effectively."
Yeah, people who were associated with Foxtail's operation, especially on the legal standpoint, who are no longer associated or as closely tied, but that I have enough wiggle room to do some things if I need to. So, small list of names.
And she goes, "Be honest, Foxo is very thorough with dealing with people like these. They are either sent far away, or they disappear. I was able to
I've-
find one individual who garnered enough favor with him to not be dealt
Hmm.
with."
That's interesting to hear. I wouldn't exactly call him merciful, but what position does this person hold?
This is me having to like think about this like legal procedure.
I don't know if they're like a judge or a magistrate or high up guard. I don't know.
Well, he was a judge, but for reasons had to step down.
Hmm.
But he now works in. Hold on, I'm thinking. He now works as a bit of a paper pusher behind the scenes for other legal proceedings.
Oh, I see. So I didn't go entirely unscathed.
Had to take some hits to his career in order to stay in
Yes,
Neverwinter.
Better that than exiled or in the bottom of a ditch somewhere.
Exactly.
That does complicate things, but I'm always up for a challenge. I'm sure he must still have some connections that could be useful, so we only have the one name, so I guess we have to put all our cards on him then.
He was a judge for some time. Of course he'd have connections.
Yeah, of course. Alrighty then. You're still staying around the city, right?
Oh, sure, I'm going to be here for a while. Neverwinter is lucrative, especially this time of year.
Especially if you stick around me.
Well, except I heard that you and your friends might be leaving town again soon.
Yeah, of course we'll leave town. You know, I'm a busy man. That doesn't mean I don't have things in motion here while I'm gone. Things take time.
Oh, sure.
And obviously, I'm very lucky to have skilled people like you behind the scenes who can keep the ball rolling. And as you know, I'm very appreciative to have those kind of people in my roster, so you'll be paid well.
It better be. I'm not cheap.
I mean, I wanted the best, and obviously I got it if you were able to get me this name at the very least. So here are how things are going to go. I'm going to make sure that by the time you talk with our friend here, he's going to be feeling like a upstanding citizen. I just want you to monitor him. Wait until he starts to get a little aspiratic. I don't want to say wow, just a little fidgety, maybe. It's hard to explain. but there's going to come a point in time where he's going to feel really guilty about things, and that's when you're going to come in.
I see.
I want you to come in and offer him a solution to his guilt. A route to redeem everything that he's lost. And, hell, maybe come back a better man. To right all his wrongs. But before we can do that, we have to make sure that he at least thinks that's what he wants. So just watch him for a time, and either you can send me a message or I'll be in contact, and you can let me know when you think it's time to strike.
I can do that just fine.
Alrighty, and one other thing. How strong are you have any strong connections in Waterdeep?
Oh, plenty.
I had something in the works, but it doesn't seem like any of my normal connections are gonna be any more fruitful than they have.
I'm really sorry. Hold that thought. I have to run to the bathroom.
Of course.
I also have to run to the bathroom, so I'll also bring back.
Disperse.
I'm so fucking suspicious of Selma. Now I'm like curious about Daggerford. We're passing by it on the way to Candlekeep.
Man, it's too bad you were having that conversation off to the side. Not only for the inside checks, but it doesn't make any sense why she would be in Daggerford. Living a normal life because she can't be scribed on, and she can't be contacted through dreams. Anybody who is like being blocked off for both of those things is not just living a normal life.
Interesting. Well, said I, the player, am like, well, Sedge doesn't know any. Sedge doesn't. Not Sedge doesn't know any of these things. He's just. I think he wants it to be true, so he's not going to question it too much.
Gotcha. All right.
He wants to find Elmas and know that she's living a normal life, and that she's happy. So he's probably just kind of fooling himself into thinking like, all right, Selma doesn't have any reason to lie to me. I paid her. So what she's saying about Elmas must be true. Even though the only thing that I think strikes Sedge as a little odd is how close to Candlekeep she might be.
That's true.
But again, she was like 14, 15 when she left home, when she left Candlekeep. So also getting that far away and then trying to, work for a quick meal or something turned into working for 2 meals. And then maybe, like trying to buy an inn room for the night. And, it just snowballs from there.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like Sedge has these delusions that he doesn't want to be wrong about.
It makes sense. This is like the first. Would you say it's the first big clue that he's gotten?
It's the first clue ever.
Yeah. Oof.
It's the only thing he's ever found out. He hasn't heard anything from Elmas since they were teenagers and she left. Hasn't been able to find any type of lead on her, nothing. This is the first thing ever. So Sedge is a little bit hopeful, a little bit delusional, a little bit naive about the entire thing. Maybe he knows it's not true, but he doesn't want to lose that hope when this is the first thing that he's ever heard about Elmas since she left.
Yeah, it'd be crazy if it was someone else who stole her identity.
Yeah. I think the only clue that Sedge would ever really think to look for is her alias that she went by. But we already looked into that and nothing came up with that. You know, he tried looking for, Rayos Dominion, Thief of 1,000 Rumors. And nothing came up with that, so.
Plot thickens.
Me, the player, I don't think Elvis is in Daggerford. If anything, it's just maybe some old lady who happens to share the same name, or I don't know, one of her original birth parents that abandoned her or something.
That'd be crazy. Bro, imagine it's a twin.
That'd be crazy.
Parents
Both named Elmas Murr?
Parents can only keep one child. They're like, yeah, we'll name this one Elmas too. Can't get over the idea of someone holding the same cup of coffee off in the corner being like, oh, when they see me, it's gonna be so cool. 3 hours
Imagine if
later,
Selma just
damn,
took...
these guys really sleep in.
I almost wanted to ask if Selma was holding Oscar's coffee cup.
Yo, that would have been so
That would
funny.
have been funny.
It'd be more like a little espresso cup in her hands.
Oh, yeah. Selma is giving, like, traditional affogato coffee. Like, affogato shot. Like, with the ice cream and everything.
I wonder what Selma's coffee order would be. I gotta ask Red. I think we all talked about it before for the party.
Why the fuck are people on my dashboard talking about washing out their mouths?
You mean like brushing their teeth or something?
I think so.
Maybe it's oil pulling? Is that what you're talking
It's
about?
what? I don't know. They're just
You know what
talking
oil
about
pulling is?
mouth washing.
It might be oil pulling because I mean it was really big on TikTok, so maybe moved to Tumblr.
Mouthwashing?
Huh?
I'm back.
Like the game?
Welcome back.
It's a
There's
Good
a game
game.
called. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck! I thought
there's
you
a
were
game called
talking about.
mouthwashing.
I thought you were talking about dental hygiene. My bad.
No, there's a game called mouthwashing. It's
Interesting.
made by the same people that made How Fish Are Made.
Never heard of it.
Surreal, not horror. How Fish Are Made isn't really surreal horror, but it's kind of surreal horror where you play as a fish.
Interesting.
I don't really know how to describe it other than you play as a fish and like the afterlife, and there's this whole divide about either you go up or you go down at the end of your journey.
I just got my first fucking Christmas TikTok and I'm mad about it.
Why are you mad?
I've been
about
getting
it?
Christmas TikToks since the week before Halloween.
So last week,
because that was I have started like I like Christmas I only start to like Christmas when it's like 3 days before Christmas Eve, Christmas Day.
Really?
Because I work in retail,
Oh.
I saw Christmas shit out like 2 weeks before Halloween, and I'm already mad about it.
Mm-hmm.
I can see your frustration.
Because Christmas has been commercialized to the point of not even Halloween can stop Mariah Carey / Christmas, because it's just to get more money. And like
That's annoying.
it's extremely annoying because once December rolls around, not only will Christmas stuff have been out since mid-October, they will start to play Christmas music every single day, all day, non-stop until Christmas ends.
Yep.
So, you will see me probably, if when we play, the most manic and angry because it
I get you.
Christmas is a 2-month holiday.
It shouldn't be. It should not be.
If it helps at all, something that helped change my perspective on celebrating Christmas or just holiday time is I was always sad at the thought of I'm growing up, so there's gonna be a point I don't like Christmas and stuff anymore. Like, once I'm old enough where I'm not really getting gifts and more like giving gifts to people and all that crazy jazz. But I think I like it even more now in the sense of I don't live with my family anymore. I have my own space, I have my own home. So I can make Christmas and like the month before it and the month where it's happening, I can make it whatever way I want it to. You know what I mean? Like I can make my own traditions and
No,
I can
and
celebrate it the way I want to.
I've certainly done
wait-
that.
But when you're
Um,
spending 40 hours a week in a store where it's nothing but Christmas,
It's
it's a little hard to get past.
No, I get it. I
it's
totally
a
get it.
little hard to get past. Like I do. There is a genuine affection for Christmas. I do like Christmas. It's somewhere between like and love. That affection, it really only occurs, like I said, a few days before Christmas, when I will spend time with my friends, or if I happen to be able to spend time with my family. And like my family and I, we managed to we decorated a tree last year. Like that's it is the time that I am able to spend with family, and those I consider my family. Really, the only reason why I have an affection for Christmas.
I think also like Justin and I know, like we grew up in Lakewood. So, like Christmas is not exactly big there in terms of like stores and decorations and stuff like that because of the high population of Orthodox Jewish people.
Yeah, so it's like when it does finally come around, it's not so in your face.
So my mom loves Christmas. My mom loves Christmas. She hates the days after it. Because the only reason is after Christmas she immediately takes everything down. And the reason for that is because my oldest brother's birthday is on the 29th. And then my mom's birthday is the 31st. So when she was growing up, Christmas and her birthday always lumped in together.
That sucks. See, that's
my
she
best
hated
friend's
it.
birthday from my best friend's birthday from high school is the 26th.
Damn.
Her
Yeah,
birthday is
so
Boxing Day.
that is
so
I hate that.
So my mom always made sure that Christmas was a big event, but always entirely separate. There has not been a day on this earth alive. No, a Christmas I have that I have been present for, which has been all of them except for this one, that's coming up, that I have not been at home. And my mom always gets something for everybody. She always makes sure that she gets us clothes and socks and little things that she sees, mugs or shirts that she thinks we'll like. And she always gets my dad something and the dog something. Christmas is by far her favorite holiday. So Christmas is always a big production in my household, but I'm very ambivalent about holidays in general. I don't really care about them. And
Catch me going all out for Halloween next year.
We can. I'm not gonna stop you. But, it's just like I worked on Halloween this year and I didn't really care. And I think the only time that I really as an adult, Halloween was like, oh yeah, a thing was these last two Halloweens, 23 and 22, when I went trick or treating with my little brother. And holidays in the neighborhood that I lived in New Jersey are extremely big. People decorate for every single fucking holiday, except for they do.
Okay.
And on Thanksgiving, literally the whatchamacallit, the streets are packed with all the cars that people have because they're hosting, in the driveways and the street, whatever, because they're hosting, and people put up all these crazy Christmas decorations and Halloween's, like an entire block, not an entire block, the entire neighborhood. It's a huge affair. So
I am back.
Welcome
back.
Sorry
talking
about
about
that.
holidays. No, you're good.
Parm stepped away.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Just saying that you stepped away.
Yeah, I'm getting food.
He's getting.
Good.
yeah.
But let's get back into it.
Yeah.
So we left off with the conversation with Selma about how it sounded like you had something for her. Justin?
Yes. Sorry, I was in the other end of the other end of the room there. Okay. Oh yes, I've kind of stopped short on this specific thing, and over in Watergate, I'm gonna give you a name. See what you can find out about this person.
Watergate?
Why did I say Watergate? Oh man, again, I just
Baldur's Gate.
I haven't
Waterdeep.
I haven't ran all week, and I just ran. Okay, I'm a fat ass. Give me a second. Waterdeep. Thank you.
Damn.
Pass this along. See what you can find out. Do keep in mind,
I'm back.
I've more or less hit a
Welcome back.
roadblock when trying to
Yeah, I
find
took
this
the
thing.
opportunity to go get food.
Cool.
So
Is Jen
people
back?
are aware.
Hold on. Parm, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, yes, I am back.
Okay.
But Justin, go ahead.
Just be aware. People close to this person are aware there's someone has been looking into him. So try to keep it as low key as you can. And
Alright.
I let someone know as much as I can about Ronan.
Okay, do you tell her that that's Halu's brother?
I do, because she's gonna find out anyways.
Okay.
So it doesn't look like I'm hiding something, and if she's gonna figure it out anyway. She's fucking good at this.
Okay. Alright. She takes an information in, and so to reiterate, you want me to look into Ronan. This Ronan.
Yep.
Are you looking for anything in
fine.
particular, or just as much information as possible?
More than I already know. I know all the general stuff. There's something else going on behind the scenes there, so as much dirt as you can give me, the better.
Alright. I'll do my best.
Please do. But I imagine they'll keep you busy for the time being. I'll make sure to give you something else to do if you end up finishing this up sooner than I think you will.
Don't worry, I can keep myself busy. You're not
I
the only
figured as
client I have in town.
Yes, I know. I would just prefer to keep you on my payroll. That's all.
Well, your money is certainly appreciated.
On that, we can agree. But yeah, thank you for the info. Keep your eye on that person and see what you can cook up. If there's nothing else I should know about, right? You haven't heard anything? Anything major happening in the city?
Nothing major. Foxlow has been quiet, keeping his head low, probably.
Of course.
There was the rat race. One of which was of course funded by unofficially funded by some of the lords of by one of the lords of Neverwinter.
That I remember. Sad I couldn't make the rat race this time. I heard some real underdogs won it this time around.
Some very murderous children.
Can't imagine who.
You're not the,
Yeah,
you're
man,
not
who
the
knows?
first person to describe them that way.
But otherwise, things seem to be quiet. People keeping their heads down. Though there were some individuals seeming to ask about Halu. This was shortly after you left. Haven't heard much from them since.
You said they were asking about hello.
Yes.
When you said that they were asking about her, did you just hear this down from the grapevine, or did you actually see these people?
Oh, I saw one of them. Pretty
Since you're gonna be in the city for some time, then, if you see them again, try to get a name, or as much as you can.
Oh,
and
I
I'll take
have
it
a
from there.
name.
Oh, you have a name. How much is this name gonna cost you?
Why don't you make me an offer?
Let's see. Well, seeing as how you already have the name on hand, doesn't seem like much work on your end, but I respect your craft, and again, I want you on my roster, so 10 gold? Just for a name.
I can do 10 gold for a name. But I will expect some payment up front for the Ronan job.
Oh, of course. Oh, you're obviously gonna get paid for that and the other job. I'm just interested in this name.
I can do 10 gold for a name.
Alright, I give her 10 gold.
It was a pretty severe looking elf by the name of Savani.
Savani. Sounds like a brand of pasta. Savani. Stupid question. That name doesn't ring a bell to me in the sense of,
You get a straight check.
is this some kind of merc or something? All right. What check is this?
History.
History. Okay. I suck at history, so I'm going to use my one charge of the day. My eye flashes slightly. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. 18 plus 5, 23.
23?
Yes.
Not familiar in the sense that they're a merc, but familiar in the sense that they, in your time working for Foxlow, you of course have garnered much information regarding like people of note in Neverwinter.
Mhm.
This is a name that's tied to Stoneman.
Mm.
One of his retainers, one of his advisors, so to speak,
Really?
fairly close to Stoneman.
Huh. Savani. Do you know where you can find this Savani?
Oh, he makes his rounds in the Black Lake and the Tower District. And of course the River District, as that's where his lord resides, or his lord is responsible for, but
Tell me, Selma, you up for a challenge?
I'm not going to dignify that with a response.
I'm just saying I'm going to be in the city for another day or two. So I might need this next thing rather urgently.
It'll be an upcharge.
That's fine by me. It's important. Give me one or two. Give me one of two things: a possession of his, or I'll pay you more if you give me a little piece of him off his body. You know, a little scrap of hair or a nail or something. Dealer's choice.
You going to pay me up front for that?
Depends. Are you getting the possession or are you getting a part of their body?
I can get a part of the body.
Okay, I wasn't sure which one you wanted. Obviously, if you want to get paid more, go for that. I gave you 10 for a name. So, honestly, having this is going to be it's going to be super invaluable when it comes to, very valuable when it comes to Hello stuff. I'll give you 100 gold.
Now that is that is a reasonable price.
Ah, I figured as much. It's not, sure is a lot harder than just giving me a little name off your lips. So, but yeah, if you're able to get me that sometime in the next 2 days, it's yours.
I'll see you tomorrow.
As always, I appreciate your confidence. I'll see you tomorrow. And I pay her up front for that, actually.
Cool.
Because I don't doubt that she'll get it.
Yeah. All right. She takes the money with a smile. If there's nothing else, I imagine your friends are waiting for you.
Oh, I'm sure they're in the other room whispering about how much they don't trust you or whatever. I'll get an earful, but nonetheless.
I don't see why they wouldn't trust me. It's not as if I appeared in your safe house without warning.
Drinking our coffee. Yeah, I wonder why. But, hope you have a nice rest of your holiday.
You as well.
Oh, and I'm sure I don't have to make this clear, but just make sure that this little body part you're getting is, not by force and he doesn't see it coming, that kind of thing.
Again, I'm not going to dignify that with a response.
Okay, all right. I'd rather not be talking to you tomorrow and you're like, well, you didn't specify. Checking
So
on
I
Mark.
brought you his head.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
And you can return to the room where everyone else is in. I'll ask again, is there any conversation people wanted to have while Marcus and Selma are talking?
So
what do you think
I
that look meant?
What
She was
look are
fucking
you
with
talking
you.
about?
She was fucking with you.
No, but she looked at me like she knew something.
No, Blossom.
She
She
knows
knows it gets a
every
right
fucking
out of
thing.
you. She knows it'll get a rise out of you, so she's doing it on purpose to cause problems. Just like how you deliberately flirted with people to get a rise out of Marcus.
No, I think she was
flirted
trying to
with
say
people?
something. I think she knows something that I'm supposed to ask her about.
No, I'm not dealing with this.
Blossom.
As soon as sorry, you can go.
No. It's just one of those Blossom, don't.
As Marcus comes back in, Sedge is saying, so I have half a pie left. The dog is trying to bite my leg, and other person's on the floor. So I figure, why not? And I take everything and run.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Blossom jealousy to this. I'd love to know, and this is in character, I'd love to know how this thought process and conversation went. I feel like I blanked out for 2 seconds and we're here.
I mean, I had some I did some crazy things in my youth. What can I say? After I left home for the first time, it was,
Out of character, I think the thought process was Blossom concerned about the thing. Blossom tells an anecdote about when she allegedly stole something, probably just manifesting a fake story. Sedge being like, yeah, that's not the worst thing I've done. You want to hear a story about a time I stole a pie from someone's windowsill.
I mean, it wasn't just the pie. I mean, that's beside the point. The most important thing is that I have been forgiven in the eyes of my goddess, which is all that I care about.
Man, religion's fucking weird.
It sure is.
Have you seen the new pamphlets from the Temple of the Fanda? They look like they were drawn
God.
by a child.
Oh my god.
I have.
They're ancient relics from 1,000 years ago.
God, it's a museum
Go.
somewhere.
I can't believe they uncovered those. The person who made them
Yeah.
must have been extremely wise beyond her years.
I know.
What?
How do
Just
you
not
know it was
very
a
good
woman?
artistry skills.
Sorry. I said the person. Oh,
Yeah, but then you used her.
well, speculation. Women can
I mean,
be...
they was signed Penny, and that's typically a woman's name.
Exactly.
You guys are talking about this as Marcus and Selma reappear.
All right,
All
Selma,
conversation
deciding?
just stops as they fucking enter. Like
Yeah.
that fucking, like it's a fucking Mean Girls, like
I start sloppy making out with Blossom. No, I'm not. I'm not.
chaos.
Let chaos reign!
Let chaos reign.
I think Selma, or not Selma, Blossom just, hears them come back in, and she just locks eyes with Selma, like, what are you trying to do, you freaky little bitch? What's going on? What is going on inside your head?
I think as she meets your eyes and there's just a smirk on her face. She doesn't say anything. She just there is just a smirk on your face at seeing your expression.
Should I be a chaotic little fuck and try to do something, guys?
No.
Oh, you're
What
gonna
if
get
you
me fucked up.
What? Don't you still have a fucking Tides of Chaos?
Oh no.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Pell,
Uh-huh.
Pell is in the
Yeah.
vicinity.
The rest, all of us are in the vicinity except you and Selma.
I think also him and Selma are in the vicinity.
It's
I'm
not
worried
gonna.
about poor Pell.
I don't think I would know if. I don't think Blossom would know that Selma has divination protections. Out of character.
Mm-hmm.
I think Blossom's gonna try to do a 1-2 insight check, and if she can't read Selma, she's gonna cast Detect Thoughts.
Oh god.
Yeah, go ahead and make an insight check.
Okay.
What are you trying to get from her again?
I'm trying to figure out if she's just being a little shit or if she actually knows something.
Okay, fair enough.
Natural 1.
That's two
She's
natural
super
ones
into me.
with an insight against Selma. That's so funny.
Natural 1 for a total
Okay.
of 6.
She's
Womp
just
womp.
super into me, of course.
Okay. Casting Detect Thoughts on Selma. I don't think it's gonna work. But let me make a. Oh. Let me just check my DC. I don't think it's this low, but I did roll a 5. My
Oh.
DC is a 3, now a 4.
Oh god. Jesus.
That is if Jen doesn't make me surge immediately.
Do I use it now or do I wait?
God, I'm gonna cry if it's a fireball or some shit. Just get vaporized or whatever.
R.I.P. Pell, bro.
Well, it'd be an ice ball.
That makes it better.
It's an ice ball now. Well, it's seasonally appropriate.
Do I
That's one
use
way
it
of putting
now or do I wait? Sorry, I am seriously debating because I like to wait for funny moments. You know what? Yeah, you surge.
Oh,
Fuck.
no.
Oh, God.
Okay. Oh no. Well, do I get any of Selma's surface thoughts?
No, you
Fuck.
cast detect magic. You cast detect thoughts. And you are hit with what feels like a mental steel wall.
What is it? What get?
Hold on. Oh my god.
Do you want me to roll damage for that? Or
The question is, like, who are you hitting with it?
I mean, I feel
Oh
like
boy.
I cast the spell at Selma. I cast
no.
the boss at Selma. So I think this just follows suit immediately.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Which-
Oh god.
Oh no.
So it's 3 plus 4 d4s at 5th level.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, Justin, I just killed your spy. 3,
I very
4,
much
6.
doubt.
Hold on.
7.
3 glowing darts. Spell creates 1 more dart. So actually, yeah, there's 5d. It's 5d4s plus. Hold on. Wait a minute. No. It's
It's 1 more dart for every level above first, isn't it?
it's 7 darts.
Yeah. Okay. 7.
So 7d4
74
plus 7.
God
74
damn.
plus 7.
Magic missile, I'm assume.
Yep. That's 15 plus 7, 22 points of force damage on Selma.
You guys watch as the two of them walk in. Blossom glares daggers at Selma. Like quickly casts a spell, and then 7 bolts manifest and all strike Selma.
Oh jeez.
To which Jesus. Trying to think here.
She can uncanny dodge if she's a rogue.
This is not a dex save though. These just hit.
Yeah,
It's an auto hit.
No,
Yeah.
no, uncanny dodge lets you
What
or
I-
no, what is it? Uncanny dodge lets you have damage taken. Evasion is what the dex save
that's
is
true.
for.
She actually
Oh.
does have uncanny dodge. And to be clear,
Interesting.
I do want to be clear. Selma does not have a character sheet, but I did base her stat block off of a rogue sheet. She doesn't have a character sheet.
Whoops.
Hold on. I'm gonna do a small Google.
Oh no. Justin, I might have just killed your spy.
You didn't. Don't worry.
Okay, cool.
You're pissing her. She's very valuable to me. Now you're pissing her off.
Hey,
Uh,
maybe it wasn't Blossom who cast the magic missile.
Who
Maybe it
else
was
could have
someone
it fucking been?
Maybe it was someone else who took over in that brief second. Who knows? We don't know.
Fucking leave.
So, here's
You're
actually,
so-
here's the thing. Magic missile involves no attack because you don't roll to hit. So uncanny.
Uh-huh.
They cannot be uncanny dodged.
Oh shit.
To which, yeah, walks in. The darts all hit Selma. And she shouts an alarm. And is like, "All right, what the fuck?"
It's uncontrollable magic that happens occasionally. We've been
What the fuck,
fireballed
Blossom?
before by it.
Blossom!
Blossom.
What in the hell?
Selma, I'm so sorry.
Anyways, Mel, this
Selma,
is usually
please,
how
please
things
come here.
work.
I can heal you up.
I also
It's
do cure
fine.
wounds.
It's
No,
fine.
that this is not right. I'm so sorry about that.
Well, it's only fair that I get to shoot a crossbow bolt at you, isn't it?
I prefer no more injuries today.
She was
Thank you.
probably trying to cast something to annoy Marcus, and it set off her wild magic.
I give her 6.
Thank you. Really, it's not that big of a deal. It stings. She looks over at Blossom. But I'm a big girl who can handle my emotions.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Pell, you want to go take a walk really quick?
I was like, I think that's a good idea, yeah.
Okay, yes. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Sedge, do you mind doing some lay on hands? I've done as much as I can.
I can do some lay on hands. And I lay on hands Selma for the rest, and I'm like, and as close as I am, I'm like, I am so sorry. It happens sometimes. Please, I can't even ask you to not antagonize her. Just hit you with 7 fucking bolts of magic.
You know what? No, I won't apologize. How do you all know that it wasn't on purpose?
Blossom, you're saying you did that on purpose?
Why would he do that on purpose?
I mean, nobody else knows what she's been doing in her alone time. Maybe she could have been looking up all of our secrets to use against us.
And if she does that, we are how many? Like 6 against 1. No offense, Selma. I'm sure you're very capable, but I doubt you can take on all 6 of us at once.
With the right setup, maybe.
Exactly.
Did you do this on purpose or not, Blossom? I think with Marcus's face, he visibly looks very pissed.
What do you think?
I think this was a mistake. Was this a mistake?
Happy holidays, Selma.
Happy holidays.
And I think Blossom's
Blossom.
gonna turn her back. And I think she's gonna try to go hang out with the river rats.
That is one.
And we go 10 minutes without drama between.
That's
Holy fuck.
interesting way of saying sorry.
No, Ilif, it's Marcus and Blossom you're talking about. No, we can't.
Again, I apologize, Selma. Here's some extra cash for some dry cleaning.
It's like little scar marks
Promise this won't happen again.
on her clothes.
Yeah, exactly. When you get hit with 22 damage.
It's fine. I'll survive.
It might be fine, but it's not fine to me. But thank you for being so considerate.
Just don't let it happen again.
It won't.
I'm under the impression that Blossom didn't do it on purpose. So if it does happen again, it really is, like Ilif said, an uncontrollable magic surge that happens sometimes.
All things considered, I am used to a healthy dose of suspicion. And you all would be right to have a healthy dose of suspicion.
Just a dangerous recipe when suspicion is combined with violence. So, again, it was a mistake. It won't happen again. I'll talk to you soon.
Have a good holiday.
You as well.
And she will leave.
I turned to Marcus immediately. You need to do something about her sometimes.
About who?
Control your woman.
I wouldn't say.
What are you trying to say, Sage?
Just can you just ask her to maybe not be so suspicious, jealous, Marcus?
Said she is a grown woman. I can't convince her to do anything.
I don't want you to convince her. I just maybe want you to have a talk with her. You know, a healthy adult conversation about jealousy and boundary. And
Sorry, are you hearing yourself? Or are you saying that me and Blossom are going to have a healthy adult conversation?
person can dream, can't they?
I mean, that's why you got me this gift, didn't you? You know what? I'll put these on and I'll imagine a world where we can sit in a trust circle and talk about our feelings.
Oh, okay, Mark. Sorry, me the player is laughing. Sorry.
What fucking set you off?
Oh, I'm imagining.
Anyway,
I'm imagining a healthy relationship.
you've made your point, Marcus. You made your point.
Okay.
Honestly, I think it'd be a little awkward or weird at this point if that actually happened.
It happens, but in our own way.
I'm sure it does.
It'll be fine. She's obviously gone out to distract herself.
With that, Blossom having left the safe house, Helu and Pell having escaped the situation. This is a pretty good place to leave it.
So she's just gonna flop next to Eilif and be like, "We're not like that, right? Right?
No,
Right?
no, we're not. We have
Okay.
adult conversations about things, and I don't randomly hit women that you talk to that I'm jealous about.
Jealous about people?
Nope.
Okay, neither am I.
Don't sound so
Mhm.
disappointed.
Make a deception check.
But they both were extremely jealous of like the other respective.
I wonder if it's
Uh,
a Feywild thing.
Make a deception check.
All Feywild born like elves or Ladrons just have rampant jealousy.
Edge was jealous when Eilif was off talking to Nick.
You know.
Nick? Really?
Hey, Eilif, do you want to make a
Yeah.
do you want to make a deception check? This is truly a genuine question because you can.
Let's see how well that goes. I minus
My insight shit, let's go.
11. I rolled better than normal.
11.
Okay, so
What's
Let's see.
your passive?
My passive insight is 12.
Rip.
Eilif said that nope a little bit too quickly.
Sedge kind of like gives him like a knowing side glance, like, okay, it's fine. If you say so.
I
But, you
didn't
know.
react the same way Blossom did.
Which I am grateful for every single day.
If I start acting like Blossom, apply some percussive maintenance.
I will gently stomp on your foot.
You might need to rattle around my already damaged brain a bit.
That can be arranged. But only if you start acting like Blossom.
Good.
And- Of course, you have full permission to do the same to me. If I
will
also
just cold
start
clock you if you start acting like Blossom or Marcus.
Fair enough.
And Eilif will just like sip their coffee and die a little inside. And once again, there being Marcus and Blossom drama.
Blow over, fine. Oh, blow over. Always does it, those two,
It's
you
just
know.
it's just that time of the week.
Yeah.
What do you expect
Like-
when one of Marcus's business associates ends up getting assaulted? Okay, I don't want to hear it.
All right. This is a good place to leave the session as we deal with that potentially another session. And we'll have the conversation with Angelica next time. I'm gonna go ahead
On the
and
next
stop the
episode.
I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording.